parents and students. This is a 5 or a 6 minute video. I'm very sure the information that is being presented in this PowerPoint would help you to get more scholarship in case your child is planning to take up any exams and to join institute. Or you would know what is the truth behind these scholarship exams and the rationale they build for giving discount may not be very logical. It is skewed. Let us look at what scholarship test is all. Scholarship basically has a lot of questions and they test you on your accuracy, get it correct. And because a lot of people taking the test, so they have a time limitation and they're looking at your speed as well. And they will test basically your knowledge as well as intelligence, knowledge is not which you have learned, acquired, and how are you able to retrieve it back, and intelligence is your ability to think. Now, in case you get a good score in these scholarship exams, you are considered to be a good student, and because the test is about knowledge and intelligence, and you are considered to be a knowledgeable and intelligent person. The type of teachers who will come and take class for these so-called intelligent students are teachers have to be very, very qualified. And these teachers are being qualified had to be somebody who have to prepare for classes because the students are bright and knowledgeable. In a nutshell, you being a good student would always get a good faculty, good quality, and are very patient. This is what I'm saying. You're a good student. Advantage is that get good teachers, and being intelligent and knowledgeable, you are able to grasp whatever they teach. And since you grasp much faster, the teacher will be able to go in. So in that situation, you will have a much deeper subject knowledge. Now, coming back to the payment that you make to the institute, for value that you get, is it commensurate with the information that you get? So you get good student, very good qualified teachers. You're going to make the teacher work harder because they prepare themselves before they come and deliver in the class. A simple comparison would be a teacher planning to take up a class in a metro city, a teacher planning to take up in a rural area. The operations would be different. And since a student, you're intelligent and knowledgeable, you're going to grasp everything. So you're going to make the teacher work hard, get the best teachers, everything to teach you. Ultimately means the value that you get, you should always be paying more. But what is the truth? The truth that top students virtually pay, and it is heavy discounts are given to the rankers. The reason why these institutes, because the institute are going to use their name, because these students are the rule ultimately lack the exams or bring reputation to the institute, so they're going to use their name to bring in more number of students into institutes. And how do they justify their students? By giving more discounts, saying that the school lesser students who score lesser mark in scholarship exams are average, and the teacher would have to become more effort. But as we have seen on all the slides, it's the contrary, and we always give more value for the mental work than the physical work. So when you came into the institute, the security guard is standing outside, is working for 12 hours. The counselor whom you want to somebody want to meet working lesser than him, and guy will in the office want to be paid always more. The managers, even though they work same number of hours as an executive, the manager always paid more, and always say that white work paid more than the blue collar work. So why is the institute conduct exam? One is create awareness about the available. Second is get the best students so that the reputation of the institutes will go up. Third, society has been going in a direction where our decisions are mostly taken on the basis of some incentives being offered. Always go in for buy one get one free. When festival comes, we go and buy because discounts are offered. So this is also one scholarship discounts, one way of making the parent take up a decision, and everybody is happy. The stakeholders, all the stakeholders are happy because the parents have a feel that they've earned something or they've got some discount, but actually the institutes have jacked up the prices and they give discount, which is basically a virtual money which was never existing at all. So what should you do in case your child went to a test and they get less mark or they do not do well? In case they do well, you will actually get a discount. In case they don't do well, you have a great chance. You know the logic. You can ask for more discount because if your child is average, therefore the teacher and the institute is going to be lesser, so they need to be paid less. I thank you for this time and patience given. My name is Radhakrishnan. I also run an institute, and I normally don't conduct scholarship test and offer a 50% discount on some of the courses because when I take in students, I'm going to use a teacher to teach all the students. I think the money should be the same. So please subscribe or share your comment, and thank you for the patience that you have. I hope you use this logic to demand or get more discount.